Ну что ж, ребят, всем наидобрейшего времени суток.
Ребят, всем привет. Что, погнали в баскетбол поиграем, что ли? Yes, давай, поехали.
It's just crazy because if there's anybody in the shoe game that knows shoes, you know, he's one of the top.
I hope that he picks my shoe. that would be an awesome honor and a privilege in my eyes.
Remember, all of these finalists will receive 100,000 VC, so even if they don't make it to the final round, they're not going home empty-handed.
And those that do win
Толдычат на своем британском, мать его, языке.
A look at the Lakers as they got off the team bus after arriving at the arena.
LeBron James, Энди Дримонд, вроде. Да нормально, пацаны, выиграем, не ссыте. Стеф Карри, кстати, с Леброном поприветствовали друг друга.
Greetings everyone, glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. GA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin,
David Aldridge, thank you.
Вон, Стеф Карри, король трехочковых бросков в настоящее время. Лучше его, кстати, никто трех не бросает в нынешнем поколении.
And now the Lakers starting group. Matthews out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's LeBron James, and it's Harrell in at the four slot.
Он сейчас поди треху кинет, стопудово.
In the backcourt. Anthony out there with Whiteside, and it's Oubre in at the small forward position.
Почти угадал. Ладно, давайте, выпускайте меня, тоже хочу поиграть. О, минус 10 летим, ребят. Твою медь.
Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game. Yeah, in that one, their rebounding was the difference.
Верни, зарешаю. Отлично. Отлично. Входим в игру помаленьку. Так, минус 8. Стеф Карри, король трехочковых, решает. Так, а если... Треха на треху, зуб за зуб, око за око, треха за треху. Надо догонять, догонять надо, ребята. Главное держать под кольцом подбор. Все, давай, во, и данк делай, все. Идет. Ночная баскетбольная ассоциация в эфире. Так, 15-19 мы проигрываем. Вы имеете, я думал, заблокировали. Твою мать, вот просил же пас, дай ранее, тыкал эту кнопку, блядь, раза 3-4, блядь. Чё ты, сука, медлишь, дебил, блядь? Козёл, блядь, из-за тебя, блядь, фаербол, но... Бестолочь, блядь. В выгодной позиции, блядь, бежал, ё-моё, всё, блядь. Хотя бы так, ё-моё. Блядь, бестолочи бегаю, блядь, жадничают, как всегда. Так, 17-19, минус 2. Ладно, минус 2 пойдет. Кармело Энтони у них еще играет. Ну, нормально. Подыгровки Кармело Энтони и Стеф Карри на трехочковой линии хорошо бросает.
And for anyone who thinks this game isn't about hard work, listen to Steph Curry.
Can't tell how many shots I've taken in my life and many hours of log practicing, but it started with a love for what I could do and just love shooting, love being in the gym with the ball in my hands, and knew from early I was kind of a natural at it, but in order to get to this level and for me to have gotten better, that's the catalyst.
And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a
Кто-то
family of
там
great
говорит,
shooters.
но я
It's in
так
the
не
blood.
понял, что. Так, на угол, треху. По треху дашь? Нет? Через Карусу сыграй, Каруса на меня и треха. Все.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here.
Плюс 1.
What are your thoughts?
Плюс 1, ребят, по игроку. Главное, под щитом играйте. Под щитом, под щитом.
So for the Lakers right now,
Ты пасик дашь, дружище? Ой, мать, блокирует меня. Пойдет. Полом забил. Бонусный бросок. 22-19. Плюс 3. Это Леброны ставим, не вижу, на травму получил, походу.
James comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso.
Так, ладно, симулируем.
Both teams making substitutions here.
43-26. Нормально, нормально.
Michael Jordan, we've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But you know, obviously, Giannis.
Алекс Карузо, give me a pass.
For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like.
Ух ты! О, да ну. Блокшот не поставил, козел. А, ясно, все. Один блокировал, другой блокшот поставил. Неправильная блокировка. Кармело Энтони. Понятно. Плюс 1 пойдет. Куда ты собрался, Кармело Энтони? Я с тобой играю. Персональный пека. Каруза, продвинь! Хорош, почти, блин, лэп надо было сделать. Прыжочек закинул. Ладно, так пойдет. 46-27.
rope right now.
Outside Curry. Fires it up. And he gets the jumper to drop. Curry's got 7.
Well, field right there on
В
the
Карьере
heel,
очередная
waiting for
трешка.
someone to get
Ничего
open.
удивительного для мира НБА.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Drummond with it. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Curry on the wing. Back to Hield. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Mr. Perfect. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Here's Curry. Last game he had 28 points. Hield outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mr. Perfect.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at it.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers. Teams changing it up here. Here's Mr. Perfect. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. They get Hassan Whiteside. The Lakers have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Kuzma against Wiggins. And that's going to be a travel.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
The 3. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Pass to Wiggins. They need this. Shoots over Kuzma. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Andrew Wiggins, the kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots. Those long twos, has started to take more threes and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
And the Warriors making a change here. Toscano's checked in, and he makes both free throws. And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnovers. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision making can be that much better.
Here's Mr. Perfect. 24 points for him.
Pushing the action, getting others involved, He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Toscano passes to Wiggins. No good there. And the Lakers take it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Poole, the pass to Hield. And again, it's the Warriors missing. LA's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. The shot's good from Mr. Perfect.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hield outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 16 feet away. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Good job in the mid-range. Buddy Hield getting squared up and scores.
Here's Aminu. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammates.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day who was my favorite. You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Хрен тебе, понял?
Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Marc Gasol is out there with Mr. Perfect. And it's Matthews.
Бонусный бросок.
In at the 3 spot.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Wiseman's checked in for Anthony.
Не в этот раз, Кармelo Энтони. Не в этот раз.
The free throw off from Mr. Perfect. Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean, his passing is still I'm sure for many to deal with because he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every
Отлично,
moment.
LeBron James сыграл.
You know, I just appreciated to really the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over because I think he was able to let his guard down a little bit and show us a lighter side, a more compassionate side.
That is an excellent point. And there's the pass to Mr. Perfect. James, the bounce pass. Lakers passing it around. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Whiteside, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Я что под кольцом-то отлично играю, чуваки.
The free throw off from Mr.
Ладно, чё, штрафные как Шаки волнил, бросаем, ну ничего страшного.
Reached the fourth quarter. Bazemore gets the bucket.
And the three-point shot is something Bazemore has improved steadily over his career. You can't give him room like that to fire.
And one team is just completely
Вот так вот вам держите. Получите, распишитесь.
And it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mr. Perfect.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Да хорошо же мне по рукам вопить, чуваки.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the game, whether it's verbal
Так, 38 очков, иду на рекорд, ребят.
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. This is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint.
Идет.
We don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree.
Лучший матч пока что.
To the paint. Here's Anthony.
Но это не поможет мне наколоть. Ну, хорошо сыграл блокшот, 10 номер.
Five on the clock. Here's Caruso. Passes to Mr. Perfect. Releases. That's good on the jump shot.
41 очко, ребят, рекорд.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Вот что значит быть в хорошей форме баскетбол. Почти. Так, давай, трешку кину, трешку. Дай трешку. Хорош. 44.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Блокшот, ребят, поставил. Трешечку. Не успел, время закончилось. Блокшот поставил в конце, отлично прям. Сегодня мой матч.
I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony,
Ну что, лучший игрок этого матча, как думаете? 44 очка набрал.
thanking you for being with us. So long.
Вот видите, на 50% теперь больше будут мне пасы отдавать. То есть team takeover 50%, то есть уже в середине подобрался сыгранность команды. Так, походу, наверное, спонсор что-то хочет предложить. Так, 25 очков, так, 25 монет за 3 блокшота, 3 перехвата. Дабл-драбл. Так. Подпоров, а по мне лучше 40 очков набрать за матч.
All right, are you ready? Here we go. For the first category for best throwbacks, these are your finalists.
Stretch LF, the Big Apple, Jaquel, and Guala 6.
Кстати, в нынешнем плей-офф Феникс Санс выбил Лос-Анджелес Лейкерс. 4-2 в серии было. Ну, Крис Пол, конечно, лучший игрок этой серии был. Батя, привет, привет. Ну, я, как обычно, спортом на ночь глядя занимаюсь. Как у тебя дела, как глаза? Как здоровье? Кстати, хорошо сегодня в ЕТС поиграли, но просто мне надо было уже, отойти, жену встретить, сходить. Так что, пришлось немного раньше ребят покинуть. А так хорошо прям поиграли. Мне понравилось, конечно, жаль, что ты к нам не подключился, но ладно, что, какие наши годы. Не, батя, ей нравится такой жанр. Мне хорроры не нравятся. Ей нравится. Так что это будет она с вами играть. Феникс Санс. В этой команде, помню, раньше зажигал. Как же его звали-то? Дай бог моей баскетбольной памяти. Стив Нэш. Вот, точно. Стив Нэш в этой команде зажигал. Ага, Санек, привет, привет. Баскетбол вообще тема. Видишь, на наш глядя, как спортом заниматься. Видишь, пока ребята играют, я на лавке сижу. Так что, потому что я запасной игрок. Могу посидеть с вами пообщаться. Видишь, он движухи происходит. Я с вами сижу, общаюсь. А у тебя, Санек, НБА ты в эпике успел забрать? Трошку бросай и все. О, это по-нашему. 8-0, офигеть, рыбу. как бы в этом режиме я только за своего персонажа играю, а так компьютер все исполняет. А Крис Пол-то он продавит и, ну, почти забьет. Не, бать, не вопрос. Только она стесняется голосовухи. Крис Пол 2 штрафных броска исполняет. Можно сказать, легенда НБА. Хороший игрок, качественный. А ты, бать, знаешь такого игрока, Крис Пол? 35 лет ему. Вот, ну, на данный момент. До сих пор в топе держится.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now.
8-2. Ну, я знаю. Знаю. Ну, Марина смотрела, как бы, я ей сказал так и так. Если что, говорю, давай купим. Он говорит, бери, покупай. Леброн. Да ну, Леброна заблокшотили, охренеть. Ну, бать, ну у меня вот на канале есть, я вот FIFA 19 играл, но я там все уже выиграл. Все трофеи. За Челси играл. В любой FIFA, даже вот у меня есть 10-я FIFA. На канале я карьеру проходил, ну и сейчас прохожу, но я всегда играю за Челси, только за Челси. Потому что за другие клубы я не могу играть. VR-очки, когда адски надо. Крис Пол, смотри, там исполняет. Опять его заблокировали. 12-2, я могу вообще на лавке сидеть этот матч по ходу. Так. Ну-ка, атака. 3-очковый Леброн Джеймс. Ну, это уже без вариантов. Леброн Джеймс бросает мяч в корзину, залетает. Крис Пол вот, мне нравится, он такой, ну, отличный разыгрывающий на данный момент. Вот почему-то, ну, боты есть боты, я не знаю, вот почему они постоянно пытаются доверно разыграть, пока вот их не заблокшотят. О, видишь, как Леброн вообще прям замутил. Батя не остановит ее. О, все, наконец-то я насиделся, выхожу в игру. Не, батя, и хорроры прям четко заходят. Фильмы и это. Это что? Что у них в руках? Что, наркоту, да, распределяете, говорите? Говорит, тебе наркотик. Скинули какие-то свертки. Говорит, все, пацаны, я словил наркотик, я буду под кайфом после победы. Так, все, давайте, я хочу поиграть. Да не, я уверен, если честно. Ух ты, блин. Так, короче, пошел я открываться под мяч. Не, ну как бы хорроры все равно заходит, прикольная тема. Ну вот ей нравится, она и фильмы смотрит. ОБС это, ну это программка для захвата, для стримов. Так, что мы? 16-6, видим плюс 10. А если под кольцо? О, Пошел бросочек. Алекс Карусо отдал голевой пас. Марк Газоль. Пас. Вот, под кольцо. Вот. Верну. Трешка и гол. Все. Можно идти дальше. Ну, она выдержит, бать. Отвечаю, она выдержит. Ну, кстати, с Марком Газолем хорошо играть. Под кольцом, блин, подборы ловит. Ну, ребят, меня не остановить. Танек, ты в NFS World не скачивал? Бесплатные гонки Need for Speed. Онлайн причем, кстати. Трешку. Ну, почти. За 0,2 забросил мяч. Офигеть. Да, конечно, при Криса Пола заблокшотили вообще конкретно. Тут, кстати, режим есть 3 на 3. Как-нибудь могу запустить, показать, как это играется.
When it comes to the art of providing leadership, CP3 had this to say.
Интервью Криса Пола. Правда, я не понимаю, что он говорит. Жаль, конечно, субтитров нет. Либо перевод вы могли кинуть. Не, а так-то, кстати, игрок хороший прям. Для своих 35 лет прям огонь. Разыгрывающий. Ну, на разыгрывающую позицию он играет. Да ладно, ты пошел меня, да ты крутой. Охренеть, ты куда пас даешь? Ой, Васек. Лукшо? Драймонд или как он там, Дримон? Да, жаль, конечно. Ну ладно, буду дальше зарабатывать репутацию в клубе, чтобы мне партнеры вовремя пас отдавали, а не тогда, когда уже, можно сказать, меня закроют, и я уже под мяч не смогу построиться. Вот подбор забрал.
Two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protections. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Phoenix calls timeout. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets. Charge outside. Passes it to Johnson. Now Payne. There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2
Это зря, конечно, это зря.
A lot lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
One shot. That's good from Mr. Perfect. And so here's Phoenix. Payne kicks to Galloway to end the run, and he hits the jumper for two. Charge has got 4 this quarter.
You know, the easy one there. You know, Galloway able to read the defense, finding his man for the great setup. Pretty. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes
И это слэм данк.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Left side, Charge, and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Steps back and shoots, and there's another one for the Lakers.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Inside, they shoot again, and it's good on the layup. Charge has got 6 points.
How about the instincts of Dario Saric? Just exceptional at getting those second chance opportunities.
До свидания.
This quarter, I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a the Suns here with a different look. Charge checked in for Johnson. Langston Galloway comes in for Kaminsky. Grayson Allen's checked in for Devin Booker, and it's Payne in for Paul. That one misses for Kuzma.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
Kyle Kuzma is out there with the Aminu. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Братюня, красава, братюня.
Los Angeles shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Marcus All's checked in for the Lakers.
Так, бонусный штрафной бросок.
Big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree, by all accounts, he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the time. Adam Silver is to be commended. I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but
Красавцы. Красавцы. Он накосячил, сам починился.
Allen outside. There's the pass to Saric. At the top of the key, Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Payne gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Suns missing. Los Angeles has gone into the three-point range 4 times.
Ой, Марк Газоль, хорош, хорош.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Galloway. It's tipped.
А если пас?
Merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive
И данк
wasn't letting that
пойдет.
get off. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. Down low. Gasol with the steal. And they're running.
Ну, там нечего делать в атаке. Не зарешает.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Pass to Sharge. Over Gasol. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's
45-77 мы выйдем.
happened for Los Angeles. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for
Так, а
this
где у
game to
нас
become
Леброн Джеймс? Ладно, Энтони Дэвис с травмой, но где Леброн?
And it's time for an injury report. And let's get an update on DeAndre Ayton's injury. David, what's the news?
Hey guys, I got an update from the Suns head
О-хо-хо-хо-хо-хо-хо, хорош. Проходе хорош.
hyperextended, but that there does not appear to be any structural damage. For a team that was looking to put
Хорошо
a
продавил
solid
прям.
playoff run together, this injury scare is not what they need right now. Devin?
Okay, Dave, thanks.
О, Леброн Джеймс, 87-74, хороший годникап. Плюс 8. Ведем.
Kevin, one of the things I admire most about the
LB
NBA
James.
is its
Let's go
commitment to
on.
the causes it
Let's
believes
go.
in. And whether we are
Already
talking about
nice
the mental
shot.
health issues of some of their players or the current
Так, респаун
situation
на
in the
паркете
country,
вижу.
the NBA's commitment to supporting equality and social justice is
Это не я.
What is
Деннис
controversial
Шредер.
about equality and social justice for all? Nothing. I admire their commitment. They're on the right
Хорошо
track.
блокировал. Ну, грязно. Не в мяч сыграл по рукам.
Shoot two. And that one falls for Paul.
Так, Крис Пол. Первый штрафной забросил. Второй. Ну,
And both free throws good from Paul.
все к тому шло.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Outside Matthews. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Mr. Perfect. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Yes.
James has got his
Ролевой
fifth assist in
пас
this one.
от Леброна Джеймс.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns.
Так, кольцо надо держать,
And
кольцо
we're
держать.
around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. On the wing, Johnson. A three ball. Traps in the tray.
Табака попал
Wow,
в
as
трех.
he flipped a switch at halftime, much more effective here in the second half.
Кольцом один.
Pass to Aminu. Count that one.
Хорош.
They should continue
Хорош,
to get the
хорош,
ball inside.
хорош.
The defense struggling to contain them.
Ну, я хоть оценку А за матч
To the
заслуживаю пока
inside.
что.
And it's
Под кольцом кто будет держать?
on the assist by Booker.
And right there you see Devin Booker's feel for the game. This guy knows exactly when to give it
А,
up.
Санек, а я же не ютубер.
Schroeder outside. They double him with Sharp.
Жру.
Schroeder.
Вот и все.
Beautiful dish.
Отлично.
The layup goes down.
Меня чуть не схавали.
Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Paul dishes to Kaminsky. Kicks to Johnson.
Главное кольцо держать.
Paul
Тут на
outside.
подборе.
Oh, good
Вот
with
о
the
чем
dribble.
я и говорил.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on
Ого.
to continue missing.
Красавцы.
As always, just a tremendous threat from distance, right?
22 очка я набрал
Jump
уже
shooting motion
пока что.
exactly the same every time.
To the middle.
Ай-яй-яй.
Here's Sharp. And slam dunk by
Пошукал.
Ooh, he put a little action extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously,
Так,
he
на
can
трешку
when
иду.
necessary, but not that time. They double him with Sharich.
Оп.
Mr. Perfect, the
А если
pass to
вернуть?
Aminu. Out of hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers
Аут.
able to retain possession here. How about that
Почти
strong defensive
идеально.
performance for this half's mobile one block?
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And the
Хорошо
Lakers with
сыграл
some
в
changes.
защите.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Aminu. Dudley comes in for LeBron.
Так, под
And it's
кольцо,
Alex
под
Caruso
кольцо,
in for
под
Dennis Schroeder.
кольцо.
1:35 left in the fourth
Вот и
quarter.
все.
That one good for two.
Boy, that's a beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a
Так,
blowout.
93. Отличный задел на победу.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out.
Ладно.
A clinic was put on display here today.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a
Не
dominant
остановите
game
вы
he
меня,
had.
ребят.
What a night tonight it was for Mr. Perfect.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And Phoenix making a change here. Galloway is checked in. That free throw good from Mr. Perfect. 58 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Augustine passes to Sharich. Smith outside. The dish to Galloway. And it's sent back by Morris.
And when Morris is protecting the rim with that kind of effort, what a lift for this group.
And here's the
Красава.
basket good from Mr. Perfect.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and
27 очков.
did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you love to see this from your team every
Собака.
single night. Oh, what a
Просочился
terrific
все-таки.
possession. Attack in the painted area.
Это получается 27 очков, 4 подбора, 7 ассистов и 1 фол. А почему, Санек? В чем проблема?
And that one falls from Sharich.
What we know
Так,
about
трошечку.
Dario Saric is that he
Трошечку.
entered the league as a high IQ player, fundamentally sound, and his skill set as a stretch forward
Трошечку.
is absolutely in high demand in the league.
30 очков.
They made the most of their
Красава.
opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Pass to Nader.
Давайте секунды бросайте, у вас 5 секунд на бросок.
Augustine looking around. And so it's the Lakers taking
На
care of
шары.
business here. They won this game going away. They were the better
87.
basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort
нормально.
of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.
А ты зайди в папку «Мои документы», там будет ETS и профиль 1.40 найди, оттуда сохранение скинь в Steam профиль, и все, у тебя все будет работать. Против Golden State Warriors. Так, практика не хочу.
Next up, best 2K shoe.
For this one, you had to do your best magic using the illustrious 2K brand shoe. And the finalists are
Gramps X,
Кроссовки рекламируют.
DHG RIP Kobe. Tom Den 1229.
У меня денег нет на такие кроссовки.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
И в Steam откати до 1.40. Там написано паблик. Это онлайн 1.40. И все, и сохранялки с моих документов. Там написано будет 1.40. Бэк. Заходишь в эту папку. Там увидишь 5. Ну, короче, папка циферная, не с буквами. Ты ее копируешь и вставляешь в Steam Protects. И все, у тебя будут и станки работать. Никола Йокич. Никола Йокич играет. Он тоже игрок не с простых. Кстати, Никола Йокич в этом году MVP признан. НБА. Он, кстати, он центр форвард, как и я.
Pass to Jokic. Let's a floater go. A rebound by the Lakers.
Вот атака Lakers и стендант. Ладно, идти играть. Ну что по счету? Ведем +3. Пойдет.
Denver shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Никола Йокич.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age,
Кавалер,
you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron takes it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Dennis Schroeder.
Да-да-да, я понял, не заступаем за линию. Так, плюс 5 ведем. Отлично.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Denver passing it around. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown.
Ну попробую сохранки.
Mr. Perfect the pass to Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Сохранку попробую перекинуть. Я тебе сейчас сказал. Все, у тебя все в онлайне работать. Либо, если уж все так плохо, вот у меня в описании в дальнобойщиках есть файлик, и все, и там мод этот скачай, мод на увеличение денег и опыта, и все. Пару рейсов проедешь, сюжетки, будут у тебя деньги и опыт.
Sends it right off the glass. And pushing it out, here's Los Angeles. Horton Tucker, that's good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the paint, Campazzo. The offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league. Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
First one falls for him. Ball, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And both free throws good for Gordon. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kuzma outside to the left wing. To the wing on the left. Corner shot. Again, the Lakers.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Passes it to Gordon. The Nuggets with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 10. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Drummond. That one goes in. Drummond's got his second basket of the night.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane, but that opens up some opportunity for the shooter.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that, but either way, it's a tough shot.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Lakers lead by 9. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. We caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts about how to help his team succeed.
Selfless. I mean, you need to put your pride, you put your ego out, just to be part of the team and do whatever you need to do to be the best player in your role.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit to coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
They've got Ball. He's out there with Aaron Gordon. Austin Rivers is out there with Jokic. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Ну вот так вот реабилитировался.
We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Jokic. Kicks to Gordon. Back to Jokic. Now here's Rivers. Defense is right there. Gasol with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like...
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And we'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. We're making a switch here. Gordon's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Harold. So for the Lakers right now, they've got LeBron James. Matthews out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Mr. Perfect, and it's Aminu in at the 4 spot. Murray against Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. And James pulls it down. James has got 7 rebounds in the game. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
И это слэм данк.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
The drive by Gordon. On the pass to Jokic. Good on the bucket. Jokic has got 17.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. Keep the pressure on.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Pass to Rivers. Schroeder against Murray. Inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles leads cut down to 9 in the bucket from Jokic. 1:46 left in the third. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-double.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Murray dishes to Gordon. To the middle. Here's Jokic. That's tipped.
+8 in the rebound differential.
Блокшот, мазафака.
Why they're in control. Just rubbing it in their
Блокшот был, мазафака.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And they pick up 2.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Lakers leading by 12. Passes it to Schroeder. Here's Mr. Perfect. Jokic defending. Mr. Perfect. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the
Козёл
timing.
блокшот не
The
поставил.
offensive player better think twice next time.
The Lakers making a
Хорош.
switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And it's sent back by Jokic. And they're pushing it up. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. JaVale McGee comes in for Jokic. Teams deciding to change it up. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. A pass to Gordon. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Играет с Николой Йокичем.
Jokic is checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Rivers in for Will Barton. Counted in the Laker lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Jokic.
And they found the touch
Отрываться надо.
here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Murray out there with Austin Rivers. And there's Gordon. Then it's Porter. And it's Jokic in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. 17-foot shot on the way. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing
Да,
down
хрен тебе сейчас,
as much as
Йокич.
they need to. Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Oh, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. It's blocked.
Хрен тебе, Йокич.
The basket.
Бокшот был. А сейчас трешечку.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Mr. Perfect. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists now in the game. Denver calls timeout.
И
Nice game. Great
это
performance from Mr. Perfect.
почти победа.
Because he's killing from long range.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, and his percentage
Почему
from the field
лучший, да?
tonight is just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline
Тимоха
to shoot
лучший,
as well
ёпта.
as he had.
These fans have been stunned by his performance. Of all the players they thought might do the most damage against him tonight, his name was not high on that list. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Тимоха
Thanks,
the
Kevin.
best.
Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points. And he said,
герой.
taking some tough shots.
Lakers call time here. They're up by 6. 1:52 left in the fourth.
И тут наркоту раскидываете, да, в зале?
Left in the game. Here's Mr. Perfect. And another 3 for the Lakers. And no surprise to see Junior's name included in the Rising Stars game at All-Star Weekend. Greg, a young
Йокич, кто кого? У
standout who
тебя
has been
27, мне
nothing
26
short of
очков.
Junior's just one of many great rookies and sophomores that will be playing. There'll be a great chance for them all to kind of showcase their skill. The future of the NBA, guys, is looking good.
Сучка сблокирована.
Rivers finds Murray. Back to Rivers. To the inside. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. That one doesn't go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Wesley Matthews on the wing. And another
Отлично, хорош.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Los Angeles.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they have great penetration this time.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year. So tonight will make it 46.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about
Ну,
themselves.
Йокич, я тебе по очкам-то делаю, наверное, да?
They'd split their previous 2 games with.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Mr. Perfect.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
And he gets it to go. Jokic has got 31.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Down low, here's
Ой, Джеймс, хорош, хорош. Хорош, Леброн, хорош. 97-84.
Guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Почти, почти, почти.
Now off the inbound. Tipped away. And so it's the Lakers taking care
Мы
of
вас
business
надрали.
here. They came in here and took care of business like
За
they were.
прикол. Ошибка вылезла. Только разыгрался и выкинул. Козлы, блин. Песнями играть, что ли?
Yes, this is where you can let your imagination run wild. Any color combinations on these shoes. I can't wait to see them.
Sometimes I just make shoes for fun, and I'll try out different colors, and I'll scroll through, and I thought the colors complemented each other really well, so I just...
Только не с ними, а?
You to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go.
Что с ними играть? Да нахуй, я вас надрал, ё-моё, все, идите в манду. Нельзя выйти, что ли?
Then there's Harry, and it's LeBron James, and it's Aminu in at the power forward position. And for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big man. Mr. Rivers is out there with Jamal Murray, and it's Porter at the 3 spot. Two of the NBA's elite teams meeting up here tonight, Chris. A lot of people think they'll see each other in the playoffs. That adds an element of intrigue in this one.
You're right, Kevin. Absolutely right. You know these teams have a big picture in mind. They're thinking down the road.
Ну, реально, блин, я их выиграл. Я с ними же играть. Принять. Так, по трешку.
Los Angeles is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. LeBron with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. Here's Mr. Perfect. Buries the long-range jumper. And no surprise to see Junior's name included in the Rising Stars game.
Че бред какой-то, только их обыграл, прям нормально.
Junior's just one of many great rookies and sophomores that'll be playing. It'll be a great chance for them all to kind of showcase their skill. The future of the NBA, guys, is looking good.
There's Schroeder following the score by Aaron Gordon. Wasted no time on that one. 6 points for Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Jokic.
Обнимашки.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Shots good from Mr. Perfect.
And you see the work Drummond has put into passing the
Тут у
ball.
вас no chance.
The Nuggets trail by
Denver
5.
Nuggets.
Murray with the bounce pass. Jokic against Schroeder. Fade away. He doesn't hit that one. And the Lakers take it the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Я вас теперь щелкаю как семечки из кожуры.
Because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
That's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, when their reserves are operating at a high level, it's so tough to beat.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Mr. Perfect. Gordon for 3. An absolute pound from 3-point range. Gordon's got 5 now.
Так, налево.
Understands the importance of
Кольцо.
stretching and he remains a capable 3-point shooter.
Mr. Perfect.
Это моя зона, братан.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
The Lakers have started out 0 of 1 from the line. This in their only other attempt early. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. The Nuggets trail by 7. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. to the paint. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
And it's blocked, and he recovers it. Drummond, and it's Drummond.
Я просто успел отдать.
And Denver has possession. Their last game, a win against San
Думали,
Antonio,
все так
looking to
просто.
carry that into this one.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
They looked totally in sync. They knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went
И
out
второй
there.
вас обыграем как школьник.
Coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Lakers ahead, leading by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts about how to help his team succeed.
Selfless. I mean, you need to put your pride, you put your ego out, just to be part of the team and do whatever you need to do to be the best player in your role.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game. Both teams making some changes here. The Nuggets have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
Понял, не заступаем за линию после броска.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Йокич, я тебя схавал. Йокич, я тебя схавал.
Then it's Mr. Perfect and Harrell's in at the 4. Lakers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for, but at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. The shot's good from Mr. Perfect.
He's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
The Nuggets trail.
Да, зачем тебе японский? Нахер он нужен?
Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Millsap's got 6.
Заморачиваться. Хотя бы английский, то хорошо. Что не бросай.
Now the pass to Mr. Perfect.
Йокич.
Uses the
Это
glass to
святос
finish the layup.
Йокич.
Mr. Perfect's got 20.
His shooting has been
Где-то тащит, ты, наверное, сампер, походу.
one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Rivers. Back to Murray. 1:05 left here in the second.
Подбор возьмете.
No good.
И это слэм-данк. И это слэм-данк.
One hand slam really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Pass to Jokic to the inside. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Rivers.
LB Джеймс. Так, вот под кольцо.
Inside, here's Mr. Perfect, and the call on the
Ручка Йокич.
sends him to the line.
Йокич, ты фолист.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. JaVale McGee's checked in for Denver. The Lakers also with a sub. Horton Tucker's checked in.
А, ты где игру покупал? Я в Эпике забрал бесплатно. В менюшке смотри. Должен быть... Должна быть смена языка, отвечаю.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Nuggets trail by 3. Lets it go from deep. A nice shot by Rivers.
Пошел. О, блядь, ничья, нормально. Оби Джеймс под кольцо.
Here's Mr. Perfect. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 7th assist here tonight. 2 seconds separating the shot
4:56, напряженка, напряженка.
Hurry surveying the D.
Что ты будешь тянуть эти 10 секунд?
12 seconds left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock.
Пипец. Ну вы горите, пацаны.
He's again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Ладно, придется вас трешками грузить.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is
Гетто Тащер, ты игру где брал? В Эпике или кряк скачал? О, у меня-то лицуха.
no good on the second free throw. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing
Не
by
успел.
from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Плюс 2, а нет, круг, плюс 1 ведем.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
Ну,
halftime.
в меню посмотри, там написано language. То есть язык stuff English и все. Я не знаю, почему у тебя японский. У меня на английском все фурычит. Если что, смотри на ютубе, либо в гугле. Поиск веди. Ну тогда игру переустанови. Ну, кстати, можешь в Epic техподдержку написать. У них техподдержка активная. То есть всегда отвечают на вопрос. Подбор. Не, у меня на английском я... знаешь почему? Потому что ратификации нет на эту игру, поэтому только английский язык.
Couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are three guys that.
О, окей, где-то не вопрос. Но если что, эпиком пиши в техподдержку. Так-то язык, я думаю, можно поменять будет. В менюшке посмотри. Потому что русского языка нет в игре, только английский язык. И все. Там вот игра на английском языке в менюшке. Так, 68-68. Ровно -1. Горим. Горим, ребят, горим. Что такое? 3 секунды Соня задержалась. Твою мать. Отличный блокшот. Ну ты попробуй игру переустановить. Если нет, то в техпомощи им пиши. Так, 8 часов есть. Вы тоже потом с вами персу татухи сделать.
Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
He misses the free throw. And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going
-2.
over was the big one.
Ребята, трешкой помогу, трешкой. Чё вы такие тупые, говорю, вот пас просил, чё вы там между собой пасуетесь, блядь? Валенки, блядь, тупорылые.
8:45 left to play in the third.
В итоге правила зоны нарушил, блин. Падение мяч.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two.
Привоз, вообще привозы пошли.
For Denver, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Кстати, где-то Тащера только что оповещение пришло. Спасибо за подписку. Приятного просмотра. Если что, приходи, пообщаемся, всегда рад.
The first one falls. Murray's checked in for ball.
Минус 4 горим. Минус 4, ребят. Плохо.
Here's Mr. Perfect. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 9th assist in the game now. Denver in the lead.
Кольцо.
The pass to Gordon.
1 остался, 1.
Murray outside. Pass to McGee. Now here's Murray. He's covered closely.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
Lakers trail by 3. Kuzma outside. Here's Mr. Perfect. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Mr. Perfect's got 5 points now.
Четвертую четверть надо вообще вытаскивать конкретно. Это почти равные качели, пошли то в одну сторону, то в другую. Это меня не устраивает. Хорош, Кузма, хорош. Где-то Тарща, спасибо за подписку. Если что, приходи. Поиграем, пообщаемся. У тебя есть Евротрек симулятор 2? GTA онлайн, Red Dead онлайн. Да ну на. Так, минус 1, горим.
Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Coach Mike.
Так, а я здесь не поменяю, если честно. Надо в менюшку выходить, смотреть. Сейчас посмотрю. Все понятно, говорит, атакуйте правильно, без фолов. И возвращайтесь в защиту. Ну, что-то типа такого сказал.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in
Бляха-муха,
quarter number
вообще
4.
горим.
And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. LeBron James is out there with Mr. Perfect. Then there's Dennis
Так,
Schroeder,
придется
Dennis
вас
Matthews, and it's
трехами
Drummond in at the 5,
позакидывать.
roaming the paint. Here's Mr. Perfect. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Ровно, ровно, ровно.
So active. Denver's shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
There is the unselfishness the coaches love so much. Rivers doing a great job getting it to the open man.
The Lakers trail. To the right side. Here's Mr. Perfect. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Так, +1 ведем, +1. Ну, только трехи придется бросать. Хорошо, хоть я бросок на трехи прокачал. Подбор. О, хорош. Убей. Под треху. Пойдет, пойдет. Был бы сейчас Коби Брайант, вообще прям четко бы все решалось.
And then for Los Angeles, Harrell comes in for Andre Drummond, and it's Aminu in for Mr. And the Nuggets with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Paul Millsap, and Gordon subbed in for Austin Rivers.
Трешечку. Треху могу, треху.
He's checked in for Montrezl Harrell, and Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for LeBron. Mr. Perfect fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up. Change here. Rivers checked in.
Хера ты.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets.
Так, а мы ведем в счете. Вы что делаете, ребят? Что это было?
To block shot. I mean, Minu's vertical leap helps him big time in the defensive.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Los Angeles.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series. This team, tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge.
189, думаю, дотянем.
If not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Mr. Perfect.
Oh man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight. He never plays up.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 15-point game.
44 очка набрал, кстати, между прочим.
Here's Mr. Perfect.
А я не жадный.
Morris passes to Mr. Perfect.
И он тоже не жадный. Ах ты.
So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Почти.
And the first one drops.
4:90, ребята, вы сгорели. Вы сгорели.
And so he makes both from the line.
Так, по трешку.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lets the three fly.
Все, ребят, до свидания. Домой. Денвер, домой.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just
Почти полтинник набрал.
They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Alt, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Давай, we'll see you next time. Так, спонсор. Howard Вейкл Джордан. Хочешь предложить? Бла-бла-бла. Бла-бла-бла. Рецепт. Принять. Че он хэштег? Так. Ладно, давай. Это проще корнер. 5 трехочковых. Пойдет. Так, что ты говорил? Так, язык поменять. Вот опции и в этот вот комментарий. Ну-ка, сейчас, подожди. Гетто, давай сейчас в менюшку зайду и посмотрю. А ты за какую команду в НБА играешь? Как это... Помню, на работе... Так, у нас один там баскетболист был, там в Лос-Анджелес Лейкерс, а чувачок у нас только, знаешь... Он такой, что, говорит, это за команда Лейкерс? Говорит, команда Лейк Бандитов, что ли? Мы там вообще чуть со смеху не померли. А, вот феатюр и сеттинг. Так, меню, лангуаж. А, вот смотри, заходи в этот. Короче, смотри, заходишь, вот features, видишь, написано. Вот сюда нажимай. Вот, потом вылези сеттинг. Сюда заходишь и... Вот тут будет написано меню лангуаж. Но у меня using setting, не знаю почему. И вот так вот листаешь, написано будет English. Вот и все. То есть English ставишь и погнал. Сохраняться, единичку нажимаешь на, на табуляция, где калькулятор, и все. Ну, вот. Не, ну ты видел, что вот у меня язык меняется. Вот. То есть получается меню, то есть язык в меню. То есть вот, где вот листаю, здесь только английский будет. И все. Вот оно меняется, видишь? То есть получается английский, французский, немецкий, Италия, Испания. И вот эти Чина, Япония, Корея. Ну, English ставь, все. Вот выбрал язык, нажимаешь на цифрочку единичка на клавиатуре, которая, калькулятор этот называется. И все, потом так вот yes нажимаешь, и все. У тебя язык сменится. Не знаю, как ты так умудрился поставить себе. Я сразу посмотрел, что в эпике, когда забирал, забирал игру, смотрел, что только английский язык. Думаю, все понятно, русского языка не будет, хотя бы на английском, более-менее понятно. Давай, Гетто, не вопрос. Не, попробуй, если ты с эпика забирал, то у тебя все получится, я думаю. Так, Мемфис Гризлис меня поджидают. А чё, матч звезд хочу сыграть. Опять, блядь, пер какой-то Шакирой тут, блядь, стоят. Ну ты мне бабки вышли на эти кроссовки, я куплю. Буду пиарить NBA. А, Гета, вопрос к тебе. У тебя есть GTA Online, RDR Online, либо этот, как его, Евротрек Симулятор 2 он ими? Че, я на матч звезд еще попал, что ли? Матч звезд я бы сыграл бы. Да ну нахрен, я на матче всех звезд попал. Да ну нахрен. Все, в бой сразу поехали. Что по небу за какую команду? Я за Америку играю, судя по цветам. Давай за Америку мы еще проигрываем. Трешки придется, трешки кидать. Nice 29, 38. Фига мы говорим, ребят, вы что такие... Ребят, ну что такие лохопертые? Нафига, я ж пас просил. А, что, язык вообще не меняется, что ли? Ты если что, попробуй игру с этого, с лаунчера, ну, с эпика просто удали с компьютера и потом заново установи и посмотри. Только трехи, ребят, только трехи. Так, 40-32, минус 8. Моха-блокшот. Твою мать, никто не постраховал. А в стритболе где-то, если качать, то надо, видишь, вот карьеру, как я прохожу карьеру персонажа, и только потом в стритболе будет прокачиваться. А так просто, видишь, смысла нет играть в стритбол, если у тебя перс не прокачан. А его качать только вот в карьере. Так, а если, ну, и данк. Это слэм данк. Так, 30, 37, 42, говорим, ребята, нужно не проигрывать матч. Got 6 points. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg, and it gets everyone in the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come. Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare do it too in a regular season. Так, минус 4, ребята, нужно не отдавать игру. Матч звезд, не отдавать игру, не отдавать игру. Отлично. Бросай. Отлично. Хорош. 42, 44, минус 2. Минус 2. Не, где-то ты попробуй игру Твою мать, а кто под кольцом? Игру переустанови тогда, если нет, то эпиком техподдержку пиши. Так, не хотелось бы матч вес проиграть. Обидно было бы. Так, на трёху тоже встанем. Трёха заряжен, трёха заряжен. Он пишет опять чел. 45-46. Минус 1, ребят. Минус 1. Минус 1. Подбор за мной. Давай, решай, решай, решай. Красава. Плюс 1 ведем. Плюс 1. Красава, красава. А, все поставил. Где-то молодец, красава. Ну чё, ну почему без меня, блин? Любой вопрос решается. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Нифига меня обокрали. Ну, просто английский язык, видишь, русского нет. А так, что у тебя? Все нормально, все работает? Мне только... Что, меня на лавку посадили? Опять отыгрываться будем. 7-64. Пойдет. Пойдет. Почти нащупали свою игру. У нас подборов 17 очков. 7 подборов, 17 очков. Я с ноунеймами какими-то играю. Да? Где Леброн, блядь? 78-70. Охренеть, мы еще и проигрываем. Так, третья четверть. Третья четверть. Ладно, хрен с вами. Буду у вас трехами закидывать. Точно на матче звезд попал, это вообще событие для меня. Дай пас. Пойдет, 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 догоняем. Минус 5. Минус 5 горим. Какие-то вообще ноунеймы играют, вообще сборные. А, ну все, где-то английский язык-то есть. Если английский язык есть, то это нормально. Так и должно быть, потому что русского языка нет в игре. Вы заколебаем меня на банку сажать. Пипец, еще и проиграли, зашибись. Козлы, блин. Правильно, на банку меня посадили, я сколько трех накидал игру, сравнял почти, блин. 20 очков набрал, но неплохо на матче звезд. Там, блять, могли бы выиграть, чтобы у меня эти тренеришки, блядь, в запас бы не садили. Собаки сутулые. So you have not big choice and
And our final and quite possibly most difficult category, most likely to be worn by an NBA player.
Yeah, in this category, you have to create a shoe that is sharp enough to make it onto an NBA court.
Taking place in the heart of Los Angeles, Staples Center, the Grizzlies taking on the Lakers. For Memphis, they can't be too disappointed, playing over 500 ball the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than that and look to prove it with a big win tonight. Lakers, Grizzlies. We'll be right back on 2K Sports. Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Hey Kevin, John Morant put the league.
Thank you, David.
Вот сейчас будет Джей Морен, мне мозг компасировать. Помню такого игрока, помню. О, Энтони Дэвис, Леброн Джеймс в составе, отлично. Отлично. Вот 12 номер у них. Вот этот вот типок сейчас будет мне мозг уносить. Так, давайте сразу в бой, а то, блядь, на матче звезд вообще меня подставили конкретно, блядь, тренеришка не дал поиграть. Там 19-23, мы еще и горим.
He's hit the ground running and been an immediate factor. The way he moves and acts on the court doesn't look like a rookie. Hopefully he continues to build off this solid start.
Разберетесь?
Drummond passes to Horton Tucker, and the layup is good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Melton. And here's Anderson for three. It's the rebound.
Блокшот, мой блокшот. Ну и пасик, и... Отлично. Идеальное завершение атаки. Хорош. 25-23 мы выйдем. Плюс 2. Зачем по рукам-то? Вот, ой, вот, хороший мой блокшот. Прям красота. Четко сыграно, четко. Плюс 4. Ведем плюс 4.
Lakers ahead as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Двухходовочка. И все.
Attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Andre Drummond is out there with Mr. Perfect. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Horton Tucker in at the two-guard spot. That's the Laker 5.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And another three for the Lakers.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been out
outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Pass it to Clark.
Поскорее бы, плей-офф уже начался.
6 to shoot. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
И слэм танк. И это слэм танк.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be.
.59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Clark, and it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds.
Наш мяч ушел после моего блокшота, чувачок. Не рассчитывай на больше.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 16-3 run right now. Here's Mr. Perfect.
И это слэм данк.
Spokesman forever now. They announced that Junior will be the basketball rep for Gatorade heading forward.
Guys like Paul George and D. Wade, they've all worked with Gatorade. They feel that Junior can reach that kind of level of superstar status.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
King James, поделись. Хорош.
Here's Mr. Perfect, and another 3 for the Lakers. LeBron against Morant. 11 seconds left to play in the first half. 5 to shoot. Shoots it up. And again, Memphis no good.
Зайн. Так, Зайн. Got me back. Built us up. Спасибо за surprise, bro. Thank you, surprise. I'm better from English speak. I'm from Russia. Yeah, I bet English. Sorry, bro.
We'll return shortly.
Плюс 15, 1 подбор, 2 ассиста. Пойдет?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
Не, посидите, хочу играть.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Morant. And there's Anderson. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 10 points here in the second half.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates
LeBron,
you play for them.
Не фалить.
And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that, am I correct?
No, that is not true. I evolved into a leader.
Карусо, трешка. Отлично. Алекс Карусо. Попочковый бросок.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And it's Morant missing.
LB.
Just a solid performance on the interior.
Это слэм данк.
Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Rejected by Gasol. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Маргазоль, отлично. Nice block shot.
And keep you in front.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Los Angeles on D. It's Crowder on the wing. He's covered by Matthews. Shot clock at 5. To stop the run. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Los Angeles has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
LB James, nice pass. Отличный пас LeBron James.
Morant against LeBron. Morant gets hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And Anderson kicks to Clark. Now here's Morant. Over LeBron. And the quarter ends with some
Отлично, ребята, отлично, красавцы.
So it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more
Маргазоль, отличный блок шоту. Zayn, where are you from? Please tell me. Так, 92-60. Можно не напрягаясь доигрывать. Zayn, tell me, where are you from?
You miss out on those stars for sure, but I think you'll get more guys that'll play 2, 3, 4 years in college, which will give college basketball more consistency.
Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on.
Thank you, surprise.
The impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now, as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You've got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Aminu. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's Horton Tucker in at the shooting guard. That's the Laker 5.
Да ладно.
Kuzma with the defensive end.
Вот один под кольцо. Хорош, 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 хорош. Хорош. Nice pass. 93. Красавцы, ребят.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Да и ладно, чё. 10 очков против моих 28. Кузьма, Кузя. Оп. 30.
put the game away.
Right
And he's
thing.
doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Замбекет, where are you from? Please tell me.
In the league, taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
That's a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also...
3 nice shot player.
Teams to try to develop what they
3
have,
point.
always put it on the future. I think that's going to help, but I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Yes,
Kuzma,
and
Kuzma.
This one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show.
Nice pass. Nice shot, Kyle Kuzma. Nice shot.
To its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Mr. Perfect.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Crowder the bounce pass. Tillman's shot is good.
Superb vision and decision by Jay
Быстрячка.
Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Pass to Aminu. Out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Perfect.
Да ладно.
Morris passes to Mr. Perfect. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent
Тут вам не повезло, ребят.
35 points for Mr. Perfect.
35 очков. Отлично.
While taking care of business.
They're going to win by
Что
a
такое?
nice margin.
Да ну.
The effort was there all night.
Он должны аут выбрасывать, по идее. Аут.
On defense, the Lakers. Here's Conchar. Now the pass to Tillman. Passes it to Mr. Perfect. Count that one.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused.
Ребят, мы в минус.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David
37 очков, 2 подбора, 3 передачи. Неплохо. О, кстати, так, конец сезона, там было вот так, награды, MVP Лука Дончич, получается, я в тройку попал в новичков сезона. Отлично, я доволен, тройки есть, это хорошо. Так, Бостон. Так, секундочку. Так, Бостон. Так, Новый Орлеан, потом Golden State, Мемфис Гризлис, потом опять Golden State, Филадельфия, Милуоки, против Антетокумбо, противостояние Лос-Анджелес Клиперс, Бруклин. Кстати, там такая убойная тройка собралась в Бруклине. Джеймс Харден, Кевин Дюрант и еще там один чувачок знаменитый. Так, а если... Ну, мы, по идее, в плей-офф уже попадаем, да, вроде? 47 на 9. Давайте просимулируем. Ну, реально, блин, в плей-офф уже хочется поиграть. Где-то карьера. Просто огонь, пока все получается. Пока все получается, мы в зоне плей-офф. Главное выиграть кубок НБА. О, новые заставочки пошли. Опять с Фениксом играю. Ну, как обычно, Фениксы проблемы только Крис Пол доставляет. Да, вот он самый, Крис Пол. Уильямс, тренинг, Инсанс. Где-то можно играть в любое время, но лучше играть тогда, когда у тебя перс прокачан в карьере. Ты даже можешь зайти и посмотреть, вот, ну реально, вот, карьеру, потом в стритбол заходишь, и все, и там будет показывать твой рейтинг и рейтинг игроков, которые на тот момент играют в стритбол. Но лучше в карьере прокачать свои персонажи и потом играть в стритбол. А так ты можешь в любое время играть, когда захочешь. Ну я там поиграл, просто я там, ну, нубик конкретно, надо в карьере качаться. Крис Пол на ваших экранах, разыгрывающий Феникс Санс, 35 лет игроку.
They can play 2K too, if they're not in the playoffs, right? Kuzma outside. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Matthews, no one around him, buries it from three-point range. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And some changes here for the Lakers.
Трошку.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And good, the three-point shot, good from Mr. Perfect.
Well, after a strong start to the year, Junior has continued to improve. He really entrenched himself.
Так мы ведем плюс 4, отлично. Хотя баскетболист в очках играет.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Jacks up a three, and another three for the Lakers.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Тащим. Хочу кубок НБА в 2021 году.
Just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Passes it to McLemore. Here's Mr. Perfect.
А ну ты чё, охренел что ли? Типа два раза меня заблокировал, козёл. А смотри, как у тебя видюха, можешь настройки сделать на средние. Но я все на максимум выставил. Да, ребят, все окей, все окей, все окей. Крайний бросок промазал. Это блокшот. Это блокшот. Хорош, 7 номер. Подстраховал. Четко, четко, четко. Отлично. Да ну. Ну тут 2 штрафных.
And the Phoenix Suns criticized for trading down 5 picks to select Cameron Johnson at 11 back in 2019. Many felt that was a reach.
There were a lot of people who were predicting that Cam was going to be towards the back end of the first round even. A clear case for a Phoenix Suns team who was dead last in three-point percentage, drafting for a need in Cam Johnson.
Here's Mr. Perfect and the layup's good.
Да, до свидания, братан. Очкаст.
Basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
To the paint. And it's Smith that time on the assist from Payne.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And the rejection by Smith.
И хорош на добивании, Марк. Газоль. Исправим мою ошибочку. Хавайте. Хавайте.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too
А чё, повтору я успел до сирены бросить трехочковый. Так что все, ребят, Феникс. До свидос.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7. And a tremendous offensive canvas. Chris Paul recently.
Крис Пол, отличный игрок. Еще бы понять, о чем он говорит.
Spoken like a future head coach, Greg.
And when it comes to closing, CP3 wants to leave nothing to chance.
Так, не хочу сидеть, надо сразу бой.
Peyton finds Paul. Kaminsky with the ball. To Book. Back to Kaminsky, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Wesley Matthews picks one up. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players.
Там, если он сейчас забьет 2 штрафных, будет плюс 3.
So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
Ну, ребят, если честно, мы не вылетим, как в реале. Ну, пасы хороший отдал.
Good point. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr.
Бонусный
Perfect
бросок.
in the last outing against the Kings really lit up the floor. He added
Есть
33 points,
речка.
and he did a great job of letting the game come to him, connecting on a number of his shots. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. We'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Lakers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Johnson, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Free throw off from Mr.
Ну, печально, но пойдет.
They pick up the W against the Kings. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Devin Booker had surgery on that right hand back in the summer of 2018.
О, судья говорит, 2 броска.
His left hand, and ever since his game has just gone to another level.
Первый точно в цель. Второй бросок. И второй бросок. Точно в цель. Это 48.
One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills, not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
Here's Drummond. Finish off the
Хорош.
And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Big man on the move. Drummond running the floor, getting rewarded there with the hoop.
Booker outside. And it's denied. Now the Lakers on the break. The finish.
И это слэм данк.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Rockets. Paul against Schroeder. Pass to Kaminsky. We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Mr. Perfect. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Sharks checked in for the
Ну,
Suns.
грязный прием, ребят. 2 штрафных. Ну, точнее, 1.
The free throw off from Mr. Perfect.
And guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter. Good way to let your opponent
Сам сломал, сам починил.
has been terrific. Really impressed with
Более 2 очка вместо 1. Отлично.
Booker against Matthews.
Come get it, come get it.
And here's Booker. Can they get it? The shot, no good.
all the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And so we conclude the first half. Lakers lead by 15. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
3:48, хорошо идем.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in this. Suns here with a different look.
Только интересно, где Леброн Джеймс и Энтони Дэвис.
Langston Galloway's checked in for Devin Booker, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Mr. Perfect out there with the Mino. And it's Ben McLemore. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 slot. Lakers leading by 16. Out left to the wing. Johnson over to help. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Horton. It's tipped.
Good instincts there. Charlotte is able to get in there and challenge his opponent.
A high post shot. Here's Galloway. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Давай заряжай.
His 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example.
Это слэм данк. Четко, четко, четко поймал на противоходе соперника и слэм данк.
To the inside, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for 2 at 7-1, very fluid.
The pass to Horton Tucker, over to the left wing. Here's Mr. Perfect, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
For Los Angeles, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Lakers.
Да, все, давай.
.59 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Payne passes to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Ayton.
Да ладно, да ладно, прекращай.
Lakers leading by 15. Passes it to McLemore. Here's Mr. Perfect. And oh boy, a lot of there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent
2 штрафных и не парень.
Lakers have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them.
And he's good on the second. And it's the Suns with the ball. There's 39 seconds left here.
80-73, хорошо идем.
Here's Payne. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Here's Mr. Perfect. Finished off the break. Mr. Perfect's got 31.
Вообще прям easy, просто easy.
Offensively, terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Schroeder. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
Ребят, вы горите, думайте что-нибудь.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
Продавил.
Ayton's got 10 points in just a second.
По трешку.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance.
Деннис Шрёдер красивый пас отдал на меня и продавил.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Smith. He's out there with Sharich.
Трешечка, ребят, трешечка.
That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half,
they may be in for a real bad time.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
Именно вот первый правило в баскетболе — не жадничать.
They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Galloway. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names. Headlined by Kevin Garnett.
И это слэм данк.
Having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing, but when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view, you've gotten a front court view, you've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
First one falls.
Well, Booker still has some upside, one of the best young scorers.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Oh, he launched that one from way outside. 39 points for Mr. Perfect.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews.
Это не я.
That's his fourth foul of the contest. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest and go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Phoenix has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Ball passes to Šarić and stolen by Kuzma. Pass to Mr. Perfect. They double him with Šarić. The shot's good from Mr. Perfect.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Poked loose and stolen by Drummond.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
It was a standout
Да ладно.
across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one thing about this team, they never stop pushing the envelope. Fantastic year already with 65 wins, and tonight making it 66. Very impressive.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been
Ну
nothing but
вот же один убежал, не знает куда.
Really stands out, of course, in this one. It was a dazzling game for Mr. Perfect.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him.
45 очков. Охренеть, ребят. 45.
Augustine with it. Kicks it to Kaminsky. Now here is Augustine. Shot clock at 6. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Langston Galloway's checked in for Phoenix. Markieff Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And showing some terrific range. 48 points for Mr. Perfect.
48.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Shot to stop the run, and the shot is long. The
50 очков, ребят, 50. Полтос. Полтос за игру набрал. Полтосик. А личный рекорд 50 очков набрал. Я просто нет слов. 50 очков. Красава. 50 очков, 2 подбора и 3 передачи. А что получается? Ягуар подкатил. Угу. Понял. Лос-Анджелес, Лейкерс, конечно же. Не выбралась.
Welcome to the 8th season of my team. The NBA playoffs are underway. The best players in the league are battling for a trip to the NBA Finals. And now it's time for you and your collection to compete in the Trial of Champions.
Season 8 Trial of Champions features 6 current NBA stars: Anthony Davis, Ben
В плей-офф хочу, ребята. Номер 23 Леброн Джеймс.
Start out with the ball. Morant with it. And it's blocked.
Average shot blocker. We were pleased with the use of going to be direct shot. And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message from 12 feet out. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Oh, I love the rapid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Pass to LeBron. Back to McLemore. Pass to Drummond. Back at 6. From the arc. And James with the basket on the assist by Schroeder.
This is the confidence that James has. He knows he can take and make this shot when given the chance.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He said it's all about confidence for our guys, the belief in ourselves that we belong here. So he spoke about the importance of in this series. And the best way to get that momentum is to come out and steal game 1.
So Memphis going
Братья
with
Моффа на паркет выпускать.
just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mr. Perfect. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Crowder feeling it out a bit.
Отбор наш. Отбор наш.
So it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for them. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball. No question
possession has been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
We've got Matthews, Mr. Perfect out there with Harold. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Down low. Here's Morant. No good off the back of the rim.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Clark with a wide open look. A rebound by the Lakers. Fast break, here they come. Here's Mr. Perfect, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Lakers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. No shot.
A free throw off.
Понятно.
I know you're big on shoes and all the deals being made in the NBA. I'm sure you are aware that Jordan signed Junior to a shoe deal recently.
Craig, you know I'm
Это слэм данк.
Jordan got their man, and I'm sure both sides are elated. Knocked away. Matthews with the steal. Pushing it up. Horton Tucker. Good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Schroeder against Morant. Looking to end the run, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
One thing Morant does with consistency, I mean, he keeps defenders off balance.
First trip to the line for him here. And he can't get the first one.
One of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, wise beyond his years.
The Lakers making a switch here. Aminu's checked in. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Good on the second free throw. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Mr. Perfect returns to Aminu, and Aminu snaps it in.
Хорош, хорош.
Is in a perfect rhythm. You can see how they're finishing their play.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss, but we'll see how long they can make this last.
Here's Morant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
The focus Morant possesses, I mean, outstanding in taking punishment, finding ways to finish them.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant, no good on the free throw.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Rejected by
Я пасек ждал, если честно.
Morant passes to Anderson, and the wide open shot from Crowder on the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender inside.
The shot's good from Mr. Greg Pierre has had a long relationship with the NBA. And they'll be continuing that with Junior signing on.
Первый раунд плей-офф играет с Мемфис Гризлис. Давай. Хорош.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring one.
Morant passes to Clark, and there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's his first foul. Some changes for Memphis. Valanciunas is checked in for Brandon Clark, and it's Jaren Jackson in for Jay Crowder. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, physical, high energy plays like that.
Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas.
This is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Whistle blows. Bucket is good.
Это ответочка, братан. Это ответочка.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. To the inside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game.
LB. По центру дай пас, пожалуйста.
Morant comes with the double team. Here's Mr. Perfect. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Mr. Perfect's got 19 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Now here's Brooks. Defense right on him. 5 on the clock. Anderson finds Jackson. Kept alive. Goes back up. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
He knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end,
Я не жадный. Я не жадный. Такие чокнулись.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense has created some great opportunities.
The Lakers have made 4 free. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers on top, running away with this one.
Чадо 44, отлично.
For the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
А, 24, офигеть.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action. Changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Crowder in for Dylan Brooks.
Watch continues. Every year, every
LeBron с травмой играет, что ли?
LeBron will probably never be able to skate.
So on the floor for Memphis. Anderson is on Derek Clark. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then there's John Morant. And it's Melton in at shooting guard. Grizzlies have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. And that one falls for Clark.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Aminu. It's blocked.
Да, ну на.
Poked away. To the right wing. To the pool. Here's Mr. Perfect.
Вот так вот вам. Вот так вот вам контрольный.
In Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the team.
Outside Matthews. Back to Schroeder. Lakers passing it around. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Aminu. And it's in there.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
The Lakers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And Memphis making a change here. Free throw good from Aminu.
Impeccable from...
Was Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Gasol. LeBron comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. McLemore's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Mr. Perfect out there with Harrell. Then it's Ben McLemore. And it's LeBron James. And it's Caruso in at the wall.
Caruso. Отличный пас.
Morant, the bounce back. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in.
Тут красавцы.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
Jones kicks to Winslow. Pass to Valanciunas. Tries it from 9. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's good.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you're taking into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Jones looking for an opening. Crowder inside. Harrell on him, and the shot's good from Crowder.
Nice work offensively.
Ну, Леброн вообще не задничает.
Here's Mr. Perfect, and he throws it down.
И это слэм данк.
And the rhythm of this offense.
Oh man, so unselfish. She's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. The pass to Jones. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Just 5 on the clock. Drills the three-pointer. Valanciunas has got 5 points in the quarter.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Here's Mr. Perfect, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Conchar, the pass to Valanciunas. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh man, I love watching Valanciunas score the ball. He makes it look so easy, and he makes the defense feel uneasy out there.
Почти, но блокшот.
The first one at the line is good.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Valanciunas. Mr. Perfect, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Да, нифига подобного, пацаны. Печально, печально.
And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. Crowder goes in.
LB, дай пас.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 32 points for Mr. Perfect.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of going back into this.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Good work there as it goes. Mr. Perfect's got 15 points here in the second half.
Haven't we seen that a few times?
34 очка, ребят.
Defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And stolen by James.
Tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Los Angeles.
You don't see kind of a blowout offer. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every.
Ах ты, блин, да ну нафиг. Перехват профукал.
For Mr. Perfect.
He held a big number on the scoreboard. And it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
From deep, sticks another. 3 more from Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect's got 39.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You can tell they wanted that one. I know that's serious.
Outside, Jones. 6 to shoot. Winslow kicks to Jones. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Pass it to Mr. Perfect. And the shot goes down.
Красава. 41 очко за игру, красава.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are sure. I mean, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Here's Tillman. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A pretty good feeling right now.
Просто размотали их.
So critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
С Мемфис. Мемфис. Вторая игра, плей-офф.
So hit up those agendas because there is no time to waste as you work your way to Season 8's Level 40 reward, Dark Matter, Invincible Luka Doncic. The Slovenian superstar can do it all. So whether your team needs more shooting, rebounding, or passing, this is the card for you.
Start your Trial of Champions path to level 40.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
NBA 2K Sports. It's an game. Плей-офф, вторая игра.
We're coming to you from Southern California. We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now a look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Brooks, and it's Melton in at the 2 guard. And for Los Angeles, we got Drummond. Then McLemore is out.
Куда меня в старт ведете, пацаны?
It's Montrezl Harrell. And it's James in
Деннис Шрёдер, Леброн Джеймс, Карл Драймонд. А ничего, стерпим. Бип-бип.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Pass to McLemore.
LB Джеймс, трешку заряжай, да и все. А бонусный штрафной, блокировка. Один дополнительный бросок.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
О, 2-14 ведем, охренеть. Что так, мишки сдались. И это слэм данк.
Here's Clark after the basket by the Lakers. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's his first foul.
Давайте, пацаны, зарешайте. О, отлично.
The talent on this team is strong as any other in the NBA. You know, many experts have been picked coming out of the conference to play in the final.
And Junior is decidedly the X factor for this team. When he is on his game, they look unstoppable. He might be gearing up for a playoff performance for the Aces. 3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Хорош.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Anderson outside, inside, and he banks in the layup.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Horton Tucker. He has 5. Should have to Schroeder, and the pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Mr. Perfect. That's his second shot, and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Now here's Morant. No points in the game yet for him.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it.
Хорош, Кайл Кузьма, хорош.
Again, just lackluster transition defense.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies.
Так, получается, 2 игры дома играем и 2 на выезде. Ну, что-то 4-26 прям. Просто охренеть. Просто охренеть.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game 2. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack.
И это слэм данк. И очередной слэм данк.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Morant. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Anderson outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected. And pushing it out. Here's Here's Los Angeles. And yes, it's good. Mr. Perfect's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just flying up and down the court. 9 straight in transition.
Running them right out of the gym. The defense looks like they're ready for a break.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And Los Angeles with some changes. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this.
Плей-офф 23:53. Мы ведем матч и 1-0 в серии.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in Perfect, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Morant passes to Brooks. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
They've got LeBron James is out there with Mr. Perfect. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And bringing that postseason intensity so key. These plays can change the trajectory of the game. Great teamwork.
И это слэм данк.
For Memphis, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Anderson, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Here's Morant. Passes it to Valanciunas. Anderson outside. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Morant passes to Anderson. And here we go. McLemore into the hoop. And the dunk by McLemore. Well, you've got to be
Хорош, красава.
and mindful of his presence now. He's very opportunistic defensively, and with that size, speed, and anticipation, he can pick your pocket.
Pass to Valanciunas. He kicks it to Morant. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
There's the lob to Jackson. Here's the alley-oop through.
You see the quarter awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
McLemore, the pass to Mr. Perfect. And that one clearly a foul.
Хорошо, но полом.
That's on Jaren
Пол.
Jackson.
And you know what? Very close.
2 штрафных.
Point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
The Lakers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. That one is off.
Понятно.
He's off on the second.
Понятно все.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
The shot's good from Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect's got 16 points.
Well, he's cooking with grease Bruce has got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Here's Tillman, defended by Gasol. Crowder, Burton Tucker with the rebound. Lakers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That'll put Kyle Kuzma on the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. The Lakers have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. And the Lakers making a change here. Aminu's checked in. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Knocks down the three ball.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Brooks the 2 with Crowder the 3. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the point.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Where they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Morant surveying the D. And he comes up with the deuce.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And here it is.
Отлично, как на тренировке, ребят.
For Memphis, they've gotten absolutely red out shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Here's Morant. And it's blocked.
Отлично, блокшот Алекс Каруса, отлично.
Keith Morris is checked in for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Jones the pass to Concho. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. So it's the Lakers now, and Matthews kicks to Caruso. Here's Mr. Perfect, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
25 очков.
They're playing here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc, and then bury some threes.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Concho. He's covered by Matthews. Shot clock at 3. Oh, that's blocked. Here's LeBron. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defense has been outstanding.
28 очков набрал, ребят. Да ладно.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for Los Angeles.
Tonight they did a great job of getting everyone
31. Трешки летят, трешки летят.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mr. Perfect.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping.
Не дадим прохода, не дадим.
Mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
First free throw is good. Valanciunas hits them both. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. And Jones over to help. The shot's good from Mr. Cook.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain.
О, мяч его упустил. Это башки.
They got it on autopilot and they look totally dejected.
Jay Crowder's checked in for the Grizzlies. Now here's LeBron, and there's the pass to Mr. Perfect. And another three for the Lakers.
And you can sense that
Король трехочковых.
to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Jones, the pass to Concho. And here's Winslow. Here's Tillman. And it's blocked. Now James. Down low. The kick out to Matthews. James, the pass to Mr. Perfect. And two free throws.
Да вы охренели.
To get that one to go with all the contact.
Конечно, я MVP. 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 MVP.
No good on the free throw.
MVP.
So neither attempt will fall.
Нормальный MVP, ну, 30 очков набираю.
Jones with it. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy.
2-0 в серии введем.
Squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now break 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series.
And that about wraps it up, folks. I hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
56% уже репутация команды. Это хорошо. Это хорошо. Так, спонсор какой-то дорогой, бла-бла-бла. И все такое. А давайте-ка на тренировку скатаемся. И будем помаленьку закругляться.
Hey, good to see you.
Опачки, здорово, мужики, здорово. А вот и я. Я тоже так могу. О, ну-ка давай нам. Темку подкинь, товарищ тренер.
Come on in, fellas. Hope you had a good break, but it's time to get back to work. We're gonna focus on shooting today. Let's get a lot of repetitions. Let's break down into our shooting drills and get some quality work in.
Так, 3 на 3 сначала играем, а потом, как обычно, индивидуальная подготовочка. Ох ты, да ну надо, ну на. Косяк. Уху, как король трехочковых. А если так? Хорош. О, хорош. Ага, понятно, надо в защите отрабатывать. Окей, понял. Угу, понятно. Бляха-муха, не успел. Понятно. Мне против Марка Газоля, блин. Он ты играть сейчас. Вложит и вложит, блядь. Ну, не говори. Туко. Туко. Защита не мой конек. Защита не мой конек. Я всех ебу под кольцом, блядь. Только даже тут заскочила. Да пиздос, нахуй. Ёбаное все, блядь. Защита не мой конек, ёбаное все, блядь. Я по броскам, блядь, сука, я лидер команды, блядь. Хули вы хотите? Пусть другие защищаются, нахуй. Мое дело, блядь, забрасывать вот в корзину, нахуй, и все, блядь. Пусть другие, сука, защищаются, нахуй. Нашли, блядь, тоже, сука, защитника, блядь. Вот мою кредо, вот. Все, бросил, нахуй, забил, блядь. Вот, бросил и забил, нахуй. И все, блядь. Пусть другие, сука, защищаются, блядь. Нашли тоже, сука, защитника, блядь. О, вот, Газоль, давай 1 на 1 сыграем, сука. О, Башара, блядь, даже отсюда, сука, не попал, нахуй. Короче, такие вот дела, ребята. Такие вот дела. Ну, давайте, ребят, тогда счастливо. Приходите еще и не теряйтесь. Я всегда на своем месте. Давайте, ребят, всем удачи, всем всего хорошего. Пока-пока. И самое главное, не болейте. Слушайтесь родителей, и все будет хорошо. И не допускайте фатальных ошибок в жизни. Ну и в баскетболе тоже. И в спорте.